welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be sharing with you the Enchanted Forest Collection from KBShimmer. Before we get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new, so glad you're here, go ahead and press that subscribe button. I upload new live swatching videos every week. I don't know about you, but KBShimmer's Love at Frost Sight collection feels like it was released forever ago, and I was just waiting all January to hear about when they were going to release their next one. Well, my friends, it is here and it did not disappoint. We've got multi-chromes, thermals, flaky, shimmers, creams. There's something for everybody. The collection launches on February 26th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you couldn't tell by the name of the collection, all of these polishes were inspired by the magic we can find in nature. Since this collection hasn't launched yet, I can't link these polishes in the description box, but I will link KBShimmer's site and all of their social media. All right, let's go ahead and get into the swatches. So we're starting off with Amanita Moment. This one's described as being a soft sage green crelly filled with red to orange to gold shifting flakes and shifting shimmer. It retails for $11 and is inspired by mushroom foraging. So this is just the softest sage green you can imagine, and it's got those really bold contrasting flakes. In bright lighting, you see them as an orange or a red, and then as you get into more indirect lighting, you see them shift to that gorgeous gold color. The formula of this one was amazing. It was a little bit sheer on that first coat because it is acrylic, but I was able to reach full opacity in just 2 coats with tons of those flakies. You can kind of see them here, and you'll definitely be able to see them in my swatch photos, shift from that gorgeous red to orange to gold. It is beautiful. I think this is a really versatile color as well to wear in the spring or the fall. Pictured are 2 coats of Amanita Moment with a glossy top coat. Up next, we have Dawn to Earth. This one's described as being a bright cobalt blue jelly with strong pink, fuchsia, rose, peach, and gold shimmer. It retails for $11 and it's inspired by the sun rising against that morning sky. What beautiful imagery. I absolutely love it. So going in with that first coat, it's surprisingly opaque for a jelly. I did need to build it up to 3 coats to get it to full opacity, but I thought it was absolutely beautiful. In bright lighting, you do see that gorgeous fuchsia, rose pink shimmer, but as you take it into indirect lighting, you can see those peaks of peach and gold coming out as well. Personally, this one gives me total summer vibes. I can absolutely see myself wearing this to the pool or the beach. So here's what it looks like in indirect lighting, and you can really see that gold and peach, even some green in there as well. It's super shifty. Pictured are 3 coats of Dawn to Earth with a glossy top coat. Next is Hidden Potential. This one's described as being a warm violet polish with bronze to golden green shimmer in direct lighting, and then in indirect lighting it shifts to red, copper, burnt orange, gold, green, blue, navy, and even purple. So as you can tell by the description, it's basically a rainbow in a bottle. I had a really hard time capturing all the shifts on video, but I hope I did this gorgeous polish justice. So as you can see in my bright studio lightings here, in bright light, it really does look to be a strong violet color with a golden green shimmer. It's just gorgeous, and the formula was fantastic, completely opaque in 2 coats. And here's what it looks like in indirect lighting. You can see it shift to blue, green, we see some magenta in there, gold, orange. Oh my word, so shifty and fantastic. Pictured are 2 coats of Hidden Potential with a glossy top coat. Up next, we have No Illusions. This one's described as being a multi-chrome that shifts from bright teal to emerald to blue to grape to magenta and at angles, gold and orange. So I actually had to take a break from swatching when I got to this one because it was just so mind-blowingly beautiful that I had to keep it on. And that says a lot because multichromes aren't my favorite finish. I'm more of a shimmer, holographic, glitter kind of girl. But yeah, it's beautiful. So when it was applied, it was a little bit sheer on that first coat, but not super sheer as far as multichromes go. But it built up to full opacity in just 2 coats. When I was applying, I saw some brush strokes, but as it dried, those completely dried flat. And here's some lower lighting. You can see it shift from that bold teal to that purple, and you see some green and blue and magenta, even some yellow, gold, and orange. It's amazing. Pictured are 2 coats of No Illusions with a glossy top coat. Up next is Branching Out. This one is a trithermal that's navy indigo when cold, periwinkle when cool, and blue leaning mint when warm, with flakes that shift from lime gold to spring green to aqua blue, and it retails for $11 as well. This one is so beautiful. It's another one I can totally see myself wearing in the summer. I just love the combination of a blue base with green flakes. I think it's gorgeous. So it does have a curly formula, so it's a bit sheer on that first coat, but lots of those amazing flakes coming out. I was able to get it to full opacity in 3 coats. This one does dry down very flat, as thermals tend to do, so you will want a glossy top coat. So here I'm dipping my hands into some warm water. We can see it turning into that gorgeous minty green. And then in the cold water, it turns into that indigo navy color. It's gorgeous. And there on my nail bed, you can kind of see some of the periwinkle as well. Here's what it looks like when it's warm with some of that periwinkle on the tips of my nails. In its warm state, you can just see those incredible spring green flakes. They are something else. Pictured are 3 coats of Branching Out cold, 3 coats of Branching Out kind of in the middle, and 3 coats of Branching Out warm with a glossy top coat. Up next is What the Fudge, and that one totally wins the Best Name in the Collection award from me. So funny. This one's described as being a warm-toned milk chocolate colored cream, and it retails for $10. So honestly, this one took me by surprise when I was looking at the collection. I thought, okay, it's a spring collection. The cream of this collection is going to be something light and pastel. So I was surprised to see a chocolate brown in there, but I mean, it does fit the theme very well. Going on with that first coat, super impressed with the opacity. It was almost a 1-coater, but I did need a second coat to get it completely opaque. I really love the tone of this brown polish. It is warm, but it's not super red leaning or yellow leaning, so I think it would flatter a variety of skin tones. Pictured are 2 coats of What the Fudge with a glossy top coat. All right, next we have Frequent Flyer. This is a shimmer polish that shifts from gold, champagne, to spring green, to aqua, to blue, to peach, to rose, to violet. Lots of colors in this one. And it can either be worn on its own in 3 coats or over another color. When I read that it was inspired by dragonfly wings, I was love that. So I tried to get this one in a lot of different lightings and layer it over quite a few colors. All of the colors that I layered it over will be linked in the description box in case you want to check it out. So in terms of application, I only needed 1 coat of it to get lots and lots of that shimmery payoff over any color I layered it on top of. When I wore it on its own in 3 coats, it is mostly shimmer, so you are going to see quite a bit of that nail line. Here's what it looks like up close. Loved it over the pastel purple. Over the white, it looked like a soft pink with some golden shimmer, and then it totally transformed over the black. Here's what it looks like full hand swatched over a kind of milky white base. You see a lot of that pink with that strong gold shimmer. And then here's what it looks like in indirect lighting over the white. You can see more of that green, blue, even some purple. Pictured is 1 coat of frequent flyer over white and 1 coat of frequent flyer over What the Fudge, just for fun. All right, the next to last polish is I'd Pick You. This one's described as being a pastel orchid curly base with green to gold to peach to aqua shifting flakes. It retails for $11 and it was inspired by flowers that you find in the forest. I have been having a little thing for chrome flakies lately, so this one was just extra beautiful for me, especially considering it has that beautiful orchid pinky purple base. I absolutely love this polish and I cannot wait to wear it in the spring. So those flakes actually provided quite a bit of coverage. It is a curly polish, so I thought it would be a 3 coat, but I got full opacity in just 2. To me, this is the most spring-like polish out of this entire collection. It's light, it's pastel, and it absolutely reminds me of flowers. Pictured are 2 coats of I'd Pick You with a glossy top coat. And the final polish and my favorite of the collection is Mist Me. This one's described as being a light slate blue base with warm rose gold to copper shifting shimmer. It retails for $11 and is inspired by waterfalls. This is a beautiful polish. So the base color, the soft blue, would be gorgeous in the spring or in the winter if you're a seasonal polish wearer. And then we've got that incredible linear holographic and that super shifty copper to gold shimmer. It was pretty much fully opaque in 1 coat, although I did go in for a second just to plump it up a little bit, but the formula was amazing. You can kind of see that shimmer shifting from that copper red to that gold color. There's just so much going on. Yes, this was my favorite of the collection. Pictured are 2 coats of Mist Me with a glossy top coat. Oh my goodness, what an incredible collection. KBShimmer is seriously one of my favorite brands and they never disappoint. Let me know in the comments which polish or polishes were your favorite. And while you're here, be sure to check out some of my recent videos. Last week, I live swatched and reviewed Bee's Knees Lacquer Haunting of Bly Manor collection. I also live swatched and reviewed Dizzy Lizzy Lacquer's new collection, Diaphanous. And I live swatched and reviewed the Tea Party collection and the St. Patty's Day duo from Different Dimension. I really appreciate you coming to hang out with me today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys!